I want you to cry into your Hello Kitty pillow. I want you to put your headphones on. I want you to listen to some Taylor Swift. And I want you to shake it off, you bland bitch.
What up, y'all? It's KB, the Sexy Ninja, and the place to be for Paper Saber Universe, and this is the New World Podcast, brother. We're talking about NXT, January 20th, 2026. Vic and Booker on commentary. Oh, yeah, man. Nothing like a good NXT to get me going. We had a really fun Monday Night Raw. Now we're here with NXT. Tonight was all about qualifying matches. The first up, we had the North American Championship on the line. Ethan Page versus Elio Lafleur, the French luchador. I was impressed what we saw. But Ethan, he cheated. Got the tights, the weak-ass powerbomb, and then pulling up the tights for the 1, 2, 3. Done. Ditto. Kaput. So, yeah, but Elio Lafleur, I thought looked good. I remember when they announced, when A was like, you're going to face him, I was like, who? Then we have Ricky Saints coming out, tells Ethan, you and me are the glue that is holding this place together. I'm going to go on commentary and watch this qualifying match that's going to happen next, and it's Josh Briggs versus Shiloh Hill. They must really like Shiloh. They were building Josh Briggs for a while, but Shiloh Hill got the win over Josh Briggs. Yeah, I was surprised by this. This was a qualifying match to see, who's going to be the new NXT heavyweight champion. It's going to have, I believe, the qualifying matches this week, next week, I believe a fatal four-way ladder match or something of that nature. But that's what's going to happen February 3rd. Let me look at my calendar here. Let me pull that up. February 3rd. So qualifying matches this week, qualifying matches next week. Then February 3rd, we're going to get our new NXT champion because Obafemi moved on. But what I like about this is Tony D'Angelo. He comes out and just attacks Shiloh. He attacks Josh. He doesn't care who's in his way. He's just going to cause chaos. And he's been very quiet. Very quiet. Tony D'Angelo is a monster. And Ricky Saints didn't want none of that either because he's like, go ahead, Tony. Do your thing. Do your thing, Tony. But he's sending a message. Then we get Swipe Right versus Chase U. I can't even call this Chase U anymore. It's like a hollow version of Chase U. But Swipe Right gets the win over. I don't want to call him Chase U. Broke you. But we have a really awesome segment next. Jada Miss Parker. Oh yeah, I really love this segment between Blake and Jada. And Jada just owning that microphone. She's like, you can't turn the lights off on me. And guess what happened? The lights get turned off. And Blake Monroe's like, give me the spotlight. And Jada, she's just owning that mic. And she owns Blake here a little bit. But I'm liking this feud. I can't wait to see where we're going to go with it. I see a lot of potential with Jada Parker and like a Lola Vice and everything. So there's a lot of talent here. And Blake Monroe, love you as well. Another qualifying match. Sean Legacy versus Eli Knight. Not to be confused with L.A. Knight. I'm seeing a lot of things from that Unreal Season 2. What's funny is I did not see Unreal Season 1. And I've been meaning to go back and watch it, but, your boy watches so much wrestling. It's like, why do I need to watch the behind the scenes of wrestling? Then I see all these great little tidbits everyone puts on TikTok or something like that, or Instagram, and be like, look at this. I'm like, oh shit, maybe I should watch that. But Sean Legacy gets the win over Eli Knight. Ricky's on commentary for this one. But what I love is, once again, after Sean Legacy gets the win over LA Knight, Eli Knight, Tony attacks again. Oh yeah, Tony attacks. He don't give a damn. And I want to know what Ricky Saints was wearing. He had an orange shirt and a green pants. I was like, all right, man, calm down. Bring it down a little bit, Ricky. All right, but Tony attacks, but the police from Temu, from Wish, come, gears in the match. But the police arrest, Ava's there, and they arrest Tony. As they're walking them out, Ava's like, you did this to yourself. And Tony's not saying nothing. They're trying to get an interview with him. They put him in just a black car that we're supposed to believe is a police vehicle. But, it's the drama of it all. And Tony's not talking because he ain't ready to talk yet. And I'm excited to, when we get to that point, to let Tony D'Angelo talk. But tonight he was arrested by the Popo. And I literally mean Po, like poor. Poor police. Then they have an awesome main event. Ren Sinclair and Kendall Gray versus Zarya and Soul. This was awesome. This is my match of the night right here. This was freaking fantastic. But Soul Ruka getting a double Soul Snatcher. Oh yeah, becoming number one contenders for the tag team championships. And I was like, Rio versus Zarya and Soul. Yes, boy. Yes, please give me that. But this was a fun NXT, January 28, 2026. Match of the night, Ren Kendall versus Zarya and Soul. Moment of the night, Jada and Blake. I love that segment. This NXT gets a solid 3 out of 5. And I want to know what we're going to do with Tony D'Angelo. I'm very excited to see where we're going to go. So tell me what you thought of the show. Drop those comments below. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Share with your grandma, share with your grandpa, share with the bum down at Walmart. I am KMB the Sexy Ninja, and remember that the New World Podcast is for life. Baby.
And on top of all this going on, big breaking news, NXT Tag Team Championship defending next week. We got no number one contenders.